I do apologize for the camera viewing here. The angle is improved, however, I didn't zoom out far enough so you can see the full matchup. But that shouldn't be an issue going forward anymore.
The fairy death toll is pretty high in that matchup.
Yeah.
That's what makes me happy too. No.
To be fair, I'm not playing Jace, so it's not like there's a white thing to kill. Like, it's only the Esper Walker.
Man, Teferi is the whitest person you could possibly find. He's a freaking Carlton.
He's Esper.
He's the Carlton. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
He's Colonel Sam.
I don't care. I can edit it out. This isn't stream.
Oh, you're not streaming this?
No, I only stream one and then the second event, or whichever event. I'm going to do both events something. Hey, you got your cards face up, sir.
I don't know it's me.
That's fine.
I already know what you're playing anyway, so. You don't know what I'm playing, though. Big boy dice.
Take the name off.
7. Nuts. Stop. Did you cut me? Yes or no, maybe?
Because then if like someone blows up one of your things with something that lets you go get a land, you can go get it. Like, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, I just want to put it together.
Oh yeah, I want.
I guess I got a couple of cards against your nonsense.
Because if I see, oh, he's mono green, and I think he only has stomping ground, blow it up, see what happens. Because like, a lot of people for burn in modern for a long time, I'll keep this.
No, what was the point?
A lot of people in modern, here it is, go.
We're playing.
And burn didn't run a plains in their deck. And so.
Or a forest. Because if you blow up Stomping Ground.
Boros is super popular. Naya was so popular.
Now, keep in mind, I'm not too much of a modern person, but what I do know about modern is mostly burn. And the Boros deck is actually more efficient and more streamlined than the Naya version. I did like the Naya
pro
version.
shuffle me, dude? All right, we're
but
gonna pro shuffle you right
against
back.
a mirror match or against
Round
burn,
one.
it does not fare well
Fight.
for some strange reason because you're just
I'm
too
gonna
busy
put
being clunky.
Nothing but
So
lands on top of your deck.
Naya is a
When you
fun
gotta
way.
do that, of course.
Boros is the best way.
Land.
I like lands.
I'll pass on.
You hate not getting lands?
I hate not getting them. I'd rather have them.
I'm not that stupid. Castle Vantress and 2, 4, 6, 5.
I'll keep.
Oh, keep.
Sure thing. One man.
And farmland go.
Let's see here. Let's take and
Ping myself.
Ooh, I haven't seen one of those in a while. 19.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No. I'm gonna counter that as a fail one. That is a really good spell against me specifically. I'm going to send Castle Vantress to my graveyard. The Rhythm of the Wild.
Inspector
Does that do? Give you
gives me a clue.
Okay, well then I should.
Yeah, that's fine.
Down to 19. I deserve that. I'll admit that.
You deserve a lot of things, Dom. Move to combat.
Yep.
Swing for 3.
I'm gonna go Hollow Fountain Tap and Pastor.
And that will be a go from me.
Option man step.
Let's see.
Damn, pizza tastes so good when you're hungry.
Pizza always tastes good, even if you're not hungry. The only time pizza does not taste good is when you put pineapples on it. If you do,
You didn't want that other land?
there's
I didn't want that.
nothing much I could say about that.
Aw.
Build your own go.
Draw. Move to combat.
So we got Steve
For 4.
13.
And stuff, I'm gonna draw 3 cards and discard 2 unless I discard an enchant.
Hang your back for 1, or at least
I'm gonna sabotage.
I'm gonna discard
Surveil.
Games.
land for turn and pass.
You're not gonna like this, I'm sorry. I'm a well, I'm not gonna destroy all the creatures.
Oh.
Table passage.
Go ahead. I might actually feel
Draw.
doing it to you. I don't typically
Move
feel
to combat.
9.
So,
Lands.
Only have 1 minute. You're in a good spot right
we're
now.
gonna take and go 1, 2, 3, and 4 for Dwynan.
Yeah, that resolves.
Hanger back
And
for 1.
pass, good sir.
Awesome. Let's see. Island. Go. Really? Yeah.
Shit for sitting.
Crackfield Passage here.
Yep.
That's what I want.
Grab myself.
Okay. So we're gonna do a stomping ground. We're gonna have a untap.
I'm in the lead.
You are.
That's gonna read. Wait, can I read it first? Sorry. It's been a while.
I know. Gotta knock the dust off that poor guy.
And let's see here.
He actually is cheaper than walking ballista, and this actually leaves something behind. But okay.
For me,
Actually,
I was like, I have 6 mana. I will find an answer. I'm
gonna just absorb that.
Yep. So I figured.
I'm gonna thirst for me.
12. Go ahead.
I'm gonna discard created farmland and field of ruin.
Verdict?
Before I draw,
Sure.
I'm gonna sacrifice all the
Yo.
scenes.
End of turn. Crack a clue. Draw a card. Draw.
On the bright side, I'm getting to a point where I've seen enough in my
turn.
deck that's almost only cards I want.
Strom's
That's how-
expertise. You get 3/1/1 servos, and I may cast a spell for 3 or less
Go.
without casting its mana cost. And I will throw out Master Trinketeer
Sure.
and pass.
Stop that. So,
Island.
so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The wild
Single.
seeker, and
Well, does that just kill me?
I hate that song again.
attack.
Let's see. So 7, 10,
Lands.
16. I'm at 19. I can take 16.
Move to combat.
Yeah, resolves.
I'm in for 6.
I don't care which mode you choose.
Alrighty, so
I'm going to dig.
Down to 3. That hurt.
7, 8. Yep.
On your end stuff.
trigger habit.
1, 2. This is gonna feel good for me. Although I'm gonna miss all the cards I need, so it's gonna hurt a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm gonna exile 6 cards from my graveyard and pay 2 mana to cast Dig Through Time. I look at the top 7 cards of my library and I put 2 into my hand and the rest go on the bottom. Okay. 4.
I'll add 6 red. 6 red floating.
What?
Oh no, did you just
I just whipped so hard. Do I need a land?
counter?
So is that 2, 4, 6?
Yep.
Ouch.
Take 6.
Yeah.
And
All
turn.
those.
Huh?
That's turn passing.
Go to my turn.
Wild side.
Things could be
Counter,
worse.
counter.
Not like a lot worse, but like worse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because at least out of all that, I got my other dig through time, so like I can try again.
Oh, okay, gotcha, yep.
3, 6.
Lightning strike that. Counter.
Narset.
Oh
Yep.
my god. Things are almost real
Handy
bad.
dandy dice.
Spinning her down to 3.
God, my hand's so full.
Come on now. Got all the stuff for snuff films.
I completely forgot what context that joke was made in, so So do bear with me. So it doesn't make any sense right now to me either.
Yours just has like the card that's like, no, you. This deck is just, it plays mind games with me. Because I'm like, does he have another Carnage Tyrant?
Man of order.
Yeah, it's fine.
What?
End the turn, make a Swervo.
Oh, Jalea land. Yeah.
Not sure.
3.
Oh, that's
6.
wonderful. My gift
No, I
for
didn't.
a birthday tomorrow's not here.
Go ahead and do it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you gotta do it. Okay.
My favorite thing against control players. Activated abilities on a creature. That is
Oh,
a
if that's
very
the case,
relevant
I'm gonna wait till
activated
you play your
ability.
land
And this
before I
card,
do
I don't know why I didn't see much standard play. I actually went undefeated for a whole month while this was in standard, running this with Sean's expertise in servo exhibitions, and it was glorious. I know there's so many Goblin Chain Warlords at the time, but this guy got him out of the way, you know. But what do I know?
Move to combat. 2, 4, 6, 8 at you.
Big Teferi. Okay. +1 him.
Then I can do. Game 2.
My insect, untap, Glacial Fortress, and your game. Go ahead.
I know you weren't expecting me to play Jank, so sorry about that.
I don't care. Magic's magic, homie.
I just wanted to do something fun for once. I got tired of playing meta decks. I guess winning is not fun. And I've been losing anyways with meta decks too. I mean, I've been doing good with them and also had moments where I do bad, so.
You son of a bitch. You're the first
Hey there.
person to
So
do that.
you might have heard me in this conversation with my opponent talking about meta and jank and stuff like that. Okay, so this is FNM, and in FNM I enjoy bringing fun brews
Did he
if I
Banefire
have
you
the
for
chance to put it
Brazilian?
together. Now, if you see me playing a meta deck such as Mono Black Aggro or
Wow,
Big
Ben.
Red's Back or
Thank
whatever
You made me
you see out
smile.
there, you won't see me playing Inverter of Truth, obviously, because that's not my type of play.
That was amazing.
Not that it's a bad deck or anything, but if you see me playing those type of decks, it's because I didn't get a chance to put together my fun stuff. So, folks, please keep in mind, magic is what you make it to be. Okay, just like life. Life is whatever you make it to be, and if you want to have fun playing jank stuff, by all means,
Actually, I'm wrong.
brew it up to your little jank heart can take it no
hating that
more.
card so much.
Excuse me.
I'll
But
show you after.
if you're a meta deck person,
been
don't
not
judge
liking
people
it.
that don't
I mean,
play
it's
meta
meant
decks.
for
And if
other
you're a non-meta
builds
deck
of
person,
this
don't judge those people. Just do you. So, my opponent asked me, well, what card is it that you cited out? And I, unfortunately, because I'm super competitive and I tend to forget to turn off that mode, I should have just told them, hey, it was Impact Tremors because I didn't like it in this build. But because I also don't like giving information to my opponents. That's just me. I was, all these times that I've learned to play Magic is don't give your opponent more information than you need. Run the same exact lands. That way, if they, have a Thoughtseize discard effect going into your hand, they can't tell what lands you had in your
Ben,
hand,
bring in
stuff
all
like
your
that.
brain
So
fires.
it's little things like that I have developed that habit to do to this point, and it's kind of hard for me to not do it.
You should play though, because like they're good against me, but like I love you too. I genuinely think like 2 is reasonable. I think beyond that,
Reasonable?
I think anything beyond 2 is just like
Why? 'Cause it's
you're
abuse?
Gonna win against control, but like
But that's one of the best ways to go out, like with a bang. Just
like
Can't
Inverter's
counter it.
just like that's cool. I win.
that's true, because against Inverter, you don't want to bring that in, which I did bring in.
It's
And
main decked.
damn, well, look what you do to
He's not
people.
messing around.
He's not messing around. He's got that spicy green for your ass. He's got the jalapeno deck.
Oh, so the chief like bring it did. Seth's going. They made.
Round 2, fight.
So a new Doom game's coming out in April on the 20th.
Okay.
And
420.
yeah. And so not feel like it did. Anyways, so they're making a special Doom flavor, and it's called Doominade, and it's spicy lemonade.
What?
Him saying spicy green reminded me of that. And I was like, I need to ruin some lives here today.
I'll be on the play.
Sure thing, sir. Good luck. Have fun. Don't die.
Try it.
6.
Now, granted, that's good.
YouTube.
I'm gonna try it because it has my only like good cards against it.
Okay.
Even though like the hand itself is very bad.
You know what? I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this.
Good?
Irrigated
Yep.
farmland go.
Island go.
Ooh, shiny islands.
Same shit.
Inspiring
Is Jeremy
Vantage.
on
Go.
toilet paper?
An ops. Draw it.
Oh.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Wow. Forest.
Fail
I'm
pass.
gonna eat toilet paper in front of them. Go. Just throw it in.
Inspiring Vantage.
We're doing that as practice again now.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do that since I don't think you could. You could, I guess, but
What is your deck?
I'm not playing this.
You're lucky I don't have any plays. Otherwise, I'd be very unhappy with you.
and it's your go, by the way. If this resolves, I'm not
Yep.
sure. Yeah, it's your boy.
You know,
It's your boy Blue.
When it dies, it gets
One, however many number of counters on it. So if it has like 5, I get 5 Thopters. Flying Thopters. A thop.
bang. My turn.
Yep.
Another Cinder Pines.
Gideon.
Yep.
I will. Emblem. It's just a 1/1.
Yep.
Little emblem. Gideon. My emblem. It's my pen.
I'm step on casting a spell.
You
Cycle.
annoying slag.
I can
And say go.
Hey, you need to smack your buddy Nick for not having his emblems.
go. I just write on my boogie board. As long as you notate it somewhere, it's fine.
Untap, upkeep, draw. So he's at 3 loyalty.
Yep.
Yep.
Going straight.
Lands.
Short of that Carney.
We'll do 1, 2, 3 for Milano.
That's bullshit. I should have just boarded out all my counters.
I'm gonna come at you.
3.
I believe the smarter line of action would have been to start attacking
Go
Gideon
ahead.
and bring it down to 1 loyalty counter and
I mean, you can
keep
respond.
attacking until Gideon is off the board, mainly because of the fact that, without spoiling the match, Gideon staying around while there's an emblem in play does not help me at all to advancing my cause. So, again, the optimal line of play was best to go after Gideon.
Oh wait, no. You can respond.
Is that 0, right? Yeah. From 16 to 18.
So yeah, you could blow this up and that up, and I take it. You're right. Yeah. I was okay. Yeah. No. Because that's exactly what makes this good against mono red. It makes it bad against that. Okay. And then my go.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yo.
There's Carmine.
If I didn't pop my turn off, you would play 0 again.
Had I attacked Gideon last turn, because my opponent didn't
Yeah.
do the plus to
And for turn.
prevent damage from target permanent, I could have knocked that Gideon off the board. Again, not spoiling what happens later on in the match.
Attempt to cast Rabble Master.
Oh God, are you actually playing cards?
Ben, is this our last round?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. 1, 2 for another Cinder Vine.
Alright. Yeah, it's resolves.
1, 2, 3 for Steel Leaf.
move to combat.
Sure.
You can give it haste or a counter.
Let's see here.
That doesn't have ace though, right?
Nope.
5 me?
D6.
How many cards in hand?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
And pass.
You paid 2 life.
Send these two
How about
at Gideon.
Look at this fool right here.
Oh,
Trigger.
He has
The
3 power on the board.
Yeah. I'll take
Can deal with the problematic permanent on the battlefield, and what does he
Go
do?
ahead.
He sends only 2 power to Gideon, leaving that fool around for yet another turn. Stop worrying about building up the hangerback walker. There's better lines of play, and I'm looking at this right now, and that was very silly.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Look how stupid I was by not attacking full on to Gideon with all my creatures. I should have anticipated this from my opponent because blue-white does play stuff like that. Joke's on me.
Those are fine. It's just
Supreme
readers.
verdict.
okay.
It's a sorcery.
Yeah. It's a non-creature spell.
Oh my god.
Permanent. Target artifact or enchant. Yeah, I took the 1 damage. I thought you
Oh,
meant
okay.
for
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I went from 11 to 10. Yeah.
Turn him into a creature and smack you.
All right. So we've got
12.
Say go.
like 1, 2, 3,
Okay,
4.
yeah, so
we're in a one.
Yeah.
so I could have attacked into it without having to double commit a.
Yeah, so
I will servo exhibition, create 2 1/1s.
I'm at 10 life.
Oro is another one,
Right. Arrow is-
but
Once you get that.
Okay, okay, okay.
Otherwise-
I forget your
Play an Inspiring Vantage tapped.
Yes.
I'm gonna convoke out Stoke the Flames, and I'll deal 4 damage to you and redirect to Gideon because it says to target player or creature.
Down to 7.
And I will be turn.
So I want you guys to learn something from this example. See how much resources were used in order to deal with that one Gideon. Had I just initially attacked with all 3 of my creatures when I had the ability to do so, I would have had 1 more card in hand that I could have saved against my opponent for when I really needed it.
but it's one way
Cards in hand now.
2.
I know I was over
Say go.
That's good to hear. Given my current predicament.
Combat.
That's how slow you're
2.
We'll go,
Clifftop retreat and pass.
Yeah, that's fine.
okay.
Metal deck and standard with Scarab God.
3 mana, I'm at 4 life. So, and this is now her.
Single mana.
I'm gonna cycle sensor.
Yep.
Federal Live.
Yep.
Glacial Fortress.
Exile it.
Okay.
Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll flex one of them.
You'll get it up.
No.
Prevent damage from one of those.
And
We'll just say it's this one.
Okay. And say go.
I'm going to play Fairy Hero of Dominaria.
gotcha.
And I am going to tuck that 3rd from the top of your library.
Master Trinketeer.
Sure.
Two at Gideon.
Like you say,
I always like to shit myself because,
take 2.
And
yeah.
go ahead.
Yay, Elvish Planeswalker's gone.
So we got a
And
four.
then he plays a Carnage Tyrant and I cry. Maybe cool a little.
One card in hand.
One card.
Shuffle. We got 4 more. So the second
Yep, that untaps. It's actually 4 or more, so if it's the 4th, it untaps. Super good.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4.
In response,
Prevent.
put it on the top or bottom of your library.
To getting up to 3.
Is that counting?
No,
Targets.
that's the only reason it's in the because you get it back. If it were a counter, you don't get it back.
So it goes.
You get to put it on top or bottom.
Oh.
Something. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of obvious.
Alright, and pass.
On the bright side, +1 to fairy. Play a land for sure. I'm gonna pay 2 mana. Sacrifice
Fairy?
Field of Ruin,
Yep.
and blow up.
And I will
You like to
bounce
search your
one of
library
those to
for
your
basic
hand.
money, but
Draw a card.
I mean, either way, it's at least 1 turn, and like you can just give another creature a haste.
And I will say go.
End the turn, make a
Like,
servo.
I'm still
Oh
pretty
yeah, the thing does that down.
Yep.
I'm because I don't want to be responsible for my death. I'm a coward. Go ahead. These untap to fairy. Please be a fan.
I will move to combat. Swing like that, 1 at each.
One at
So
each.
so that's 2.
Okay.
He's gone.
Is that a Banefire?
Sure.
+1 to fairy. Island. Omen of the Sea. This is all bad.
Land and say go.
Oh my god, that's so much worse. 2, 3, I should have just done this before I drew. Second one with Sea Sky too. Yeah, we should have done that before I drew. Move my end step. Go ahead.
Alright. So we're doing another one.
One card in hand.
1 card.
If it was Banefire, you already could have won.
Swing verdict.
It's not Banefire.
Turn him into a creature and smack you.
8.
I won't be responsible.
Say go.
Coward.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Why didn't you do that last turn?
Bowman.
Just because you
Dig.
I'm actually gonna absorb.
buddy.
Okay.
Fine with me.
16 to 19.
Go ahead.
Good game.
Yeah. Woo!
Okay,
You can
the card that I had in my hand that I said was interesting.
Oh,
This
that?
guy.
You just top deck
I
the
top
Banefire?
decked this
Okay.
one.
Okay. I'm fine with that now.
What was coming up? Oh,
Uh,
it wasn't gonna get.
Fairy.
Banefire,
Yep.
man.
Turn
And
him up.
Carnage Tyrants. It's
Draw
hard
card.
dealing with both. And a Rhythm of the Wild. Like, it was just... Your deck is
Turn
just,
your
like,
into a creature and
controlled.
smack you.
4.
And
how
go to
you
pass
know
turn.
that. It's like,
One
it's
step and
just
untap 2.
How do you want? Oh, those are so bad. Sweet.
Yeah, that's. I was like, yeah, those aren't.
Thraben Inspector.
Sure.
So I'm hearing is like, oh, John's song.
I feel like Jund would make it
We'll
worse.
sack the clue to draw a card.
It's like Gruul or Gruul or Rulari.
Yeah.
One or the
Go
other
ahead.
half of John.
I can't do it
Fairy
myself.
up.
And I got 3 quick.
Draw card.
Sideboarded both of them.
It's not both of them, and a Rhythm, and a Carnage Tyrant, and a Vampire Variants, man. I'm telling
Oh shit! I should have just buried that. and killed you.
Those were good.
you. Those were good games,
Oh,
though,
turn him
yeah.
into a creature.
Yep.
Swing. Nothing.
Right.
I just killed you. What was I doing?
The shitty
Not
part is,
thinking.
Even if I get the Teferi emblem, if you already
Make two
play
dudes.
Carnage Tyrant, I can't exile
Throwing
it.
that out.
I need to board life.
Not prepared.
All your
Jose.
lands.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to smack you later on.
I do run 3.
What is it? Soldiers that you create?
Yeah.
Or what you create?
Yeah.
2 human soldiers.
one. I'm genuinely not trying to make it easier for me. I'm trying to make the deck work. Cut one. Cut one Banefire. Run Cindervines instead.
Oh, there they are. Perfect.
Wait.
She goes down.
There's some.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I will advance step and then tap 2.
Yep. Probably just gonna be going to a game 3.
How many lands did you say you're running? 21. Okay, you're gonna say like fuck you down there.
The lesson here is, had I attacked the first Gideon down, got rid of it, I would have had Stoke the Flames ready to go for that second Gideon. So even if it ticked up, I would have been able to deal 4 damage to that Gideon and get him out of the way and continue my onslaught.
It's great against like.
But you gotta make mistakes to learn from them.
Or I gotta cut your deck.
It's playable.
I know.
Oh, your sideboard.
Dirt.
How you guys are doing?
Game 3.
Game 3 indeed.
Because there's 2 like
What is it?
control
1-1?
But I think having the Ceratopsis and Carnage Tyrants and 2 Banefire is enough for 2 control.
I guess I could bring that in.
This card it was 1-1-1 though.
Removal, if I draw it and don't mill it.
Did you give him credit?
Not for the bonus, too old for this.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
1-1 right now.
Nice job, Nick.
Thought sees.
I got 1.
Yep, good job.
Game 3, then.
I didn't. I got Banefire.
Damn.
After seeing a Carnage Tyrant.
Oh, fuck.
And a Rhythm of the Wild.
Oh, he's
And 2
nasty.
Cindervines.
He's nasty.
And he had 2 more Banefires.
Oh,
It was-
Jesus.
So he
And
got
then the
you?
Carnage Tyrant was
Yeah.
coming up
And
next.
then the Carnage Tyrant was next round. I love you, but like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you 2 owed me.
Although, I mean, that first
Wow.
Good.
Close.
Yeah, no, they were good games.
All 3 of them.
That's the thing, like, I'm fine with losing if it's a good game. And those were both
All
good.
3 of them.
No,
I know, it's
I
great.
got,
You two owed me.
no, no.
You 2 owed
I
me.
got Ben back that one.
Good job, dude.
He's better at me at losing than I am.
Okay, not
I'm not a
related
big
to
fan
this.
of losing at all, to be honest with you. And I need to really stop that, and I am working on it again. I am doing my very best here, folks. I am only
She's
human.
obsessed with Darth Vader. I don't know why this 1-year-old's obsessed with Darth Vader, but she's just fast. Loves the guy. Like, I had different role models. Now, granted, my role models at that age were villains too. But they were different villains. They didn't rule the galaxy. They didn't abandon the Jedi Order because they wanted to get to the world. They had good reasons to be the villain they were.
Hey, Dominic.
Excuse
Now,
me.
granted, with how I turned out, Vader probably should have been my role model. Like, let's be real.
Dominic,
I want you
Ben,
2 to 1.
have you guys ever seen this? I was having a 16-year-old girl, and she doesn't even know what Super Mario is.
I feel like that's pretty common.
No, they're trying to figure out why he has a mustache on Mario.
Blue is really.
But yeah, so she's just
Kind of strange, right?
Colors bizarre.
balls that are Vader.
Okay.
And then if you kick them, they light up.
It's hard, yeah.
So like my dream scenario was
Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck to Jose here, too.
Well, he's playing with his good deck.
and then
I call it naughty deck, right? Is that his invincible deck?
I don't know.
My what deck?
Is this deck your strongest deck?
This is a jank deck.
and then
What is your strongest deck?
You were playing it.
No, Dominic was like mean. He kept countering, but I told him to believe the guy's just very strong.
Yeah, that's what happens with control. They counter stuff. That's what they do. Or they blow up the board.
Round 3. Fight.
I had to waste my life just
On the play?
Yep.
I do not mean to ignore people. I happen
Okay, cool.
to.
I like it.
Again, this is just my
Let's do
competitive
this.
spark
Well, I'm
that I
doing
have
this.
that makes me get into the zone, and
Do
I
what
was
you
in the
like.
zone. I was really focused
Okay.
on, okay, I need to
Whoa,
win
whoa,
round
we got
three, or
a YOLO
game
over
3
here.
to not get defeated
Oh, you're YOLOing,
this
huh?
week. So
Lands.
without spoiling it,
Exemplar.
again, I'm just telling you why I
Pass.
wasn't responding back to one of the people from the shop. Because I get into a zone and then like tunnel vision.
Why, you admit that?
I admit it all the
Oh,
time.
God.
I embrace who I am.
Hey, Dom, so we can play brand new.
I'll take that.
Hanger back for 1. Hit you for 3.
Yeah.
I know you lose, but I'm happy.
Go ahead.
Untapping more even with that trade.
Castle, there you go.
Swap it in your favor again.
You know what?
Inspiring Vantage. Move to combat.
Well, she had some
Three.
kind of disability, and I don't know. I wasn't really. Maybe
Pass.
Got a lot of pictures.
Castle.
Yep, pass and turn.
There we go.
And so, anyway, there was this like, it's called like clear captions.
As you can see, this time around, I'm doing my best to not extend myself. And by playing up my hand,
that
I'm
tops or
making my
bottoms?
opponent deal with the
Bottom.
threats that I have on board as we speak. And plus, I also wanted to pump the Hangerback Walker and get as much value as I can out of it. And the reason why I don't like casting spells as much, and I know I say bait out the counter spells if you can, but if you don't really need to bait out a counter spell,
I know.
best to just make your opponent deal what's on the board first.
Okay. And so I was like, let's call customer. I literally called customer support for her, and I was like, fix this. And they were like, well, we're the wrong department. And I was like, transfer me to the right one.
It's a
And
time
they
traveler.
hung up, and so I called
I'll
again,
bounce.
and I was like, fix this. And they were like, sorry, we need to
That's
send you to a
it.
different department. I said, last time you said that, you hung up, fix it. And then guess what? They fixed it without
Thank
transferring
you.
me.
Into turn, pump.
Yep.
Turns out working with a bunch of BS customer service every day, all those lines, you learn to be a little bit of an asshole to get stuff done.
Move to combat.
Oh God. Kim, I used to work at a telemarketing place.
Yeah.
That did,
Gideon?
like, phone and internet and stuff.
Oh, you were borrowing cards?
Yeah.
0, and I will make a knight.
And then,
And yeah, I learned very easily how to give what you want.
yeah.
Go ahead.
And so then they canceled. So I literally called customer service and
Oh, thank you.
made them do what they're supposed to. And this
Did you win?
was just like here, and I was like, you
It
don't
was
need to
close.
give me this. I
You
don't.
got me the
Don't
second
give me
game.
this. I called customer service.
And you get 3 sideboard.
I was like, you could, and she was like, but they were really difficult. But I was like, it's fine. I work with bigger assholes every day, and sometimes they're in person. And she was like, times are tough, take it. And I was like, I can maybe
You
buy
got those
one
switch
piece of
gears?
toilet
That's
paper
what
with
I
this, and she
need.
laughed her ass off.
One,
Time out there.
Yep.
Bounce
Yeah,
that.
you have it.
Draw a card.
I need three.
How about this?
Jesus.
Like I might do it and I get like decks and stuff. I'll get them.
I had a
See, this is not a good spot for
Yes.
anyone to
Not
be
finding
in,
your
whether it's
lines, huh?
control, aggro, mid-range, combo, whatever.
Looking for
Being stuck on 3 lands, especially when your deck requires at least 4 to 5 or more to operate efficiently, is not the best way. I mean, it sucks that this happens, but it's magic for you. Variance is
I
a
will
real
take him
thing.
up. Combat becomes a 5/5 indestructible until end of turn. Prevent all damage.
the only place where you don't.
This at Teferi and this at wait, hold on. Combat. I'm always doing this crap. Animate.
This is. You can't find this
2
anymore.
at
There's less of
Teferi
this
and
available
then
than
7
Black
at
Bolt.
you.
Seven.
Because, like, pun intended, Costco's the only place you don't have the app.
Second main.
That I didn't have to play.
Inspiring
Now, granted, I need
Vantage.
to buy, like, a
That is
ton
not
of triple
inspiring
buy at
vantage. It
once.
is a clifftop retreat. I said the wrong things. So please, if you're gonna comment, oh my God, that comes in it comes in tapped. It is not inspiring vantage. It is clifftop retreat.
I don't buy it. You know why, Don?
I live with my parents. Not the long haul.
Get married.
Hey, you're
Oh, only way to survive.
I don't want to get married yet.
The 1/1 Swervo.
I'll
If I
get
can
married
find
after,
my
like, 2 pregnancies.
My afternoon, Gina's F&M. I'm buying this.
I am just messing up all over the place here. It's not a servo. It's a Thopter. 1/1 Thopter with flying. Very important. That flying makes a big difference in some matchups.
Master Trinketeer. Animate. Tick up.
I missed a land drop.
Yeah, that really messed you up because I think you could have, if you would have had that on time, you would have been able to Supreme Verdict a long time ago. Although
Yeah.
Gideon still would have been annoying to you, but
Yeah, but I could have